mankind attempts to fabricate great works at once magnificent and impossible. On desert sands, from mountains of stone, a pyramid. From flying buttresses alone, a wall of light. And chapel ceilings screaming one man's ecstasy. One man's ecstasy. Miracles them all. China's endless wall. Stonehenge, the Parthenon, the Duomo. The aqueducts of Rome. We did not attempt to make with mammoth blocks of stone a giant pyramid. No, not a pyramid. Nor Gothic walls that radiate with light. Our task was to dream upon and then create a floating city. Floating city. A human metropolis. A complete civilization. Sleek and fast. At once a poem and the perfection of physical engineering. At once a poem and the perfection of physical engineering.
How did it move, Titanic? Near 1,000 feet. Huge beyond past endeavor, strong beyond mortal strength. 46,000 tons of steel, 11 stories high. She's a great palace floating, quite as a lullaby. Fare thee well, my darling, I'll be back before a fortnight has passed.
Fare thee well, my darling, I'll be back before a fortnight.
Fare thee well, my darling, I'll be back before a fortnight has passed. Barrett, stoke her off the Baltic.
Lead, look out off the Majestic. Harold's Bride. Wireless operator with the Marconi telegraph. Limited.
There she is, towering high, broad and grand, ship of dreams, sailing day, morning bright. Take your flight, ship of dreams. She strains at her lines, the smoke from her funnels trailing. Her prow like a knife, she'll cut through the waves unfailing. Soon to be underway, size and speed unexplored, and I'll be aboard that ship of dreams.
7,000 heads of fresh light is Titanic. Morning, Mr. Lighton. Morning, Mr. Vauxhall. Morning, Captain Smith.
Morning, Captain.
Morning, Captain. 36,000 oranges, Titanic. Morning, Mr. Etches. Morning, Mr. Murdoch.
Morning, Murdoch.
Morning, Captain.
Mr. Pippin, please quit the loading of the freight and prepare for the boarding of the serving stock and...
Hi, Captain.
She is
122,000 pounds of meat, poultry, and fish, 40,000 tons of potatoes, 11,000 pounds of marmalade, 37,000 bottles of wines, beers, and spirits, 55 China crystals ashes, 25,000 China, one Renault Town Cares Titanic. To be. Morning, Mr. Mitchell. Hello, Mr. Oliver. Underwear. Morning, Mr. Hatley. Hello, Mr. Jones.
Eyes and speed.
Cheers, Mr. Whitecloud.
And I'll be aboard that ship of dreams. Captain Smith, has there ever been a finer morning to sail?
Never quite like this, Mr. Risby. Never quite like this one, sir.
Mr. Andrews, has the law never had a faster ship for the mail?
Not so fast as this, Mr. Risby. Never quite like this one, sir.
The pride of mankind, dominion over the sea. The dream of progress, it brings great honor to me.
To be the master
And the builder.
And the owner of the largest moving object in the world.
Third class passengers, wait out once again. Wait, please bring your boarding documents and await further instructions.
Mother Lord, is that a ship or a mountain? It looks long enough so a body could walk to America. I'm Catherine McGowan, but everyone calls me Kate. I'm Kate too, Kate Mullen, and I'm Kate 3, Kate Murphy. Ah! It must be fate then. It's not fate, it's Irish. Are you traveling alone? Not me. I've got a fella. You see that good-looking one up ahead? I'm planning to marry him. When's that gonna be? Soon as I meet him. Get me aboard, call out my name. It's to America we aim. To find a better life, we pray to make this trip. Let all our children's children know that this day long ago we dreamt of them and came aboard this ship. For the maiden voyage, for the maiden voyage, get us all aboard.
Second class passengers, proceed to CDNE decks. Contact your ship's purser to arrange dining assignments. No account in the national press has quite done justice to this. It's a sight for once in a lifetime. It's a sight for once in a lifetime. And the chance to run away and marry now we too daren't miss.
It's a chance for once in a lifetime.
It's a chance for once in a lifetime.
Can't wait to board that ship today. Be with her when she pulls away and takes her maiden sail. I must get on that ship, the largest, grandest on the earth, and I reserved a berth to be aboard. Now pointing toward that ship.
The finest people will attend. The best among them will befriend. They'll stand right next to us, being at my fingertips.
Heads of state and billionaires who run the world's affairs will all be there. I must get on that ship for the maiden voyage, for the maiden voyage. Get us all aboard.
First class passengers occupying the deluxe suites on the A and B deck are now requested aboard at this time. Come back, Alice.
I want to see them, Edgar.
Colonel John Jacob Astor and Mrs. Astor too, arriving now from the boat train direct from Waterloo Station, may proceed to the power suite A62.
Her name is Madeleine. She's John Jacob Astor's second wife. She's only 19 years old, and now she's married to a prominent man worth over $150 million and 29 years her senior. They've only been married 7 months. She's already 7 months pregnant, and the scandal was such that they ran away to Europe to avoid the publicity. Avoid the publicity.
Mr. and Mrs. Isidore Strauss, Paula Suites B55.
Aren't they
luxury suite on the A deck.
Made his money by smelting gold, spent it like water. $4,500 for the Louis Couture suite, so he can live in luxurious sin with his latest mistress. And they call that justice? They call that justice?
Mr. and Mrs. George Widener, Promenade Suite, B51.
He's the richest man in Philadelphia.
Mr. and Mrs. John B. Fair, Promenade Suite, B58.
Vice President of the Pennsylvania Railroad.
Mrs. Charlotte Drake Cardozo, Promenade Suite, B59.
No one really knows who she is, but the newspaper said she booked the most expensive suite on the ship and travels 18 steamer trunks, a medicine chest, her personal pillows and sheets, and 4 little peekaboo dogs. So she must be somebody. She must be somebody.
Let's call the board. This is the very last call the board.
Let go the lines, raise up her colors and designs. They're forecasting off and through the port will slip. These dresses standing at the rail, let one great thought prevail, one single prayer. God bless this noble ship.
On the shore we're going ashore. On the shore we're going ashore. I report this ship loaded and ready for sea, Captain.
Lower the gangways, Mr. Pittman.
Gangways lowered, Captain.
Make fast the tugs.
Tugs all fast, sir.
Let go all lines.
Let go the stir lines. Let go the bow lines. And let go the aft springs.
Tow her off, Mr. Pittman.
told everyone I was crossing on the Titanic. What am I going to tell them now? Oh, I'll be the laughingstock of Poughkeepsie. I don't believe it. If that isn't the story of my entire goddamn life.
We've cleared Wolf Rock, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Murdoch. What's our present course?
west by low 281 degrees, sir.
Steady as she goes, Mr. Lightoller.
Aye, sir.
Mr. Lightoller, what's our present speed?
19 knots, sir.
Maintain 19 knots, Mr. Murdoch.
Aye, aye, sir. Boiler rooms 1 through 6. Maintain 68 revolutions of the wing propellers.
EJ, now that we're officially underway, I thought a little celebration might be in order.
Sorry, Mr. Ismay. I don't allow alcohol on my bridge. You know that, Mr. Edges.
Yes, sir, I do. Technically speaking, EJ, it could be considered my bridge.
Not at sea, Mr. Ismay.
Terribly sorry, sir. Seems this bottle has gone completely flat. I couldn't possibly allow you to drink it. Would you like me to fetch another, Mr. Smith?
No, never mind. Let it go.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Edges.
Yes, well, with or without champagne, I would still like to toast our ship. The Royal Mail Steamer Titanic. Nearly a quarter-mile in length, she's bigger, grander, and safer than any other ship in history. Why, she's the greatest achievement in transatlantic navigation since the very first crossing, nearly 420 years ago. Andrews, there you are. I was just congratulating the three of us on our magnificent contribution to the 20th century. Progress, gentlemen. I give you progress.
Yes, well, I trust you'll excuse us. We have our duties.
Tell me, EJ, what's our present speed?
19 knots, Mr. Ismay.
Really? I would have expected us to be going faster now that we've cleared land. I want us to make New York by Tuesday afternoon. Tell me, Andrews, I understand that 22 knots would be necessary in order for us to make a 6-day crossing? In your expert opinion, is Titanic capable of that speed? Oh, come, Andrews. You're the one who built the thing. Is Titanic capable of 22 knots?
Capable? Well, yes, sir, I'm sure we are. Possibly even a bit more if pushed. 23, perhaps.
Excellent, sir. I'm very pleased to hear it.
But it is customary for a maiden voyage to proceed prudently.
It's the maiden voyage that'll create news, damn it. And I intend for this one to create a legend. Answer me straight, man. When could we be expecting to run at full speed?
When the captain orders it, sir.
Well then, we must persuade him to do so, mustn't we?
In point of fact, Mr. Ismay, I was about to give the order when you walked in. Increase speed, Mr. Murdoch, to 20 knots.
20 knots, yes, sir. Increase steam, Mr. Bell. Give us 71 revolutions of the wing propellers.
20 knots? Well, it's a start, I suppose. Carry on, gentlemen.
Watch your compass, Mr. Murdoch. You're drifting off course.
I don't think so.
Don't argue with me, man. If I say you're off course, then you're bloody well off course.
Aye, sir.
Set your screws to 71, Mr. Barrett.
71? If you ask me, Mr. Bennett, I might suit for 71.
Captain's orders, Mr. Barrett. If you've got no objections, that is.
It's his ship, isn't it? 71 it shall be. Well, speak plain, Mr. Bell. If she were my ship, I wouldn't recommend her speed increase too quick.
Do as you're told, Mr. Barrett.
She's sparkling clear, this newborn ship, but one old thing is clear. The orders they propose above, we execute down here. We'll watch from here as up above they'll catch a whiff of glory. This wonder ship may be brand new, but it's the same old story. Stoke. The fire in the holds the men draw back. The heat in the holds, the men draw back, and the dust of the coal in the air is black, and a trickle of sweat runs down your back. And what are the boys from the Midlands doing here? Coal it is that makes the steam that runs the machines that run the world, that send the men below the ground to mine the gold each day. From Leicestershire and Nottingham, us lads who worked down in the pit knew if you got above the ground, you'd save your soul somewhere. Get out of the pit and westward I could run and ship out to sea, and there my new life was begun. And the schools of time at 71 became my dream to go out to sea. For the rap of the mind you couldn't be, but born to the cold, there's no place for you elsewhere. You trade a life of dank and gloom to shovel in the boiler room, but now you're 7 decks below a lady's defeat. And nothing has changed, there's nothing a miner can do. The pit and your mate turned into the hold and the crew, and the screws are turning at 72. Faster and faster we watch as we gain evermore. 73 and too soon it is 74. For a record speed I believe we strive, for the main ship that's too hard to drive. If you push it faster than 75, that is the truth, I swear.
Right in there. What a sight! The first-class dining saloon. Saloon?
Come along, Alice. They want us to get the hell to our own salon.
Language, Edgar. Did you get a good look at John Jacob Astor? He looks just like his picture.
So do you, Alice.
Oh, Edgar, this is so exciting. Every famous millionaire in the whole world on this ship, and just think, we'll be rubbing elbows with them. How impressed they'll all be when they hear all that you know about hardware.
Well, I wouldn't exactly count on rubbing elbows with them, Alice. They wouldn't allow us peasants in second class to go anywhere near those people in there.
Well, what's the point of being on the same ship as them if we can't hobnob with them? It's bad enough we have to make do with that dinky little cabin they gave us with those 2 silly little bunk beds.
We don't have to use the top one.
Calm down, Edgar. I'm telling you right now, I'm going in there. If it's the last thing I do, I'm going in there.
They don't want us in there. They want us right here, where we are. That's all we paid for, and that's all we get.
Well, that's not all I'm getting. rich, darling. They're Americans. Just imagine what they'll all be jabbering about. All the things my father lived for. International banking, venture capital, cornering the market. You know, that sort of thing.
How would I know that sort of thing, Caroline? Your father had a corner in the market. All my father had was a market on the corner. I warned you running away with me would be educational. Caroline, aren't you thrilled? Finally now, you'll see what second class looks like.
Charles, I love it when you're sarcastic. It makes me feel like we're a real married couple.
And why not? That's what we would be if your snob of a father had admitted it. And that's what we will be the minute we arrive in America.
You know, darling, considering our living arrangements, everyone on board thinks we're already married.
You know perfectly well we would have separate cabins if I could have afforded them.
Yes, but separate cabins would have meant separate beds, Charles.
Yes, well, we had to make do with what we had, didn't we? You don't suppose we'll burn in hell for it, do you?
Don't worry, darling. In America, it's not a sin at all.
What isn't?
Saving money.
My dear Mrs. Latimer, prepare to greet our clientele. Our meeting is imminent. Having just rung the dinner bell, it won't be a novelty. We mostly have seen them all before, and usual. You should be aware of what's in store. Stand them on the Baltic and the Oceanic, majestic, and today's the same. There's nothing changed. Mr. Astor takes his toast to dry. Mrs. Straps likes the grouse with the sauce on the side, and the winers love guinea pie. Bring it hot, if it's not, they'll be fit to be tied. They're accustomed to the best of all that money buys. The words of free enterprise has given this privilege to the rich. When they're idle, they're entitled to the luxury which we provide, which is ever the source of our pride. Which is why we're always there for a special form of care for every hungry millionaire by now arrived. toured India during the Tyra campaign of '97 to reopen the Khyber Pass, when out of nowhere came 8,000 crazed, godless savages who appeared without any warning.
BJ! Have you ever had so many distinguished Americans in your charge at one time? You know most of them, I'm sure. And of course, everyone knows the Major.
Of course. Welcome aboard. Mr. Guggenheim, you're becoming quite a regular on the Atlantic run.
Yes, in point of fact, this is my 34th crossing.
BJ, you haven't told us how many miles we've covered yesterday.
484, Mr.
Are you pleased with that?
Yes, I am, sir. It's better than I expected for the first day.
Well, then I'm sure we'll do even better today.
Beg your pardon, Captain. Mr. Lightoller has requested his course.
Increase speed, Mr. Murdoch, to 21 knots, and tell Mr. Lightoller to set course at west-northwest 292 degrees.
That's the northern track, sir.
I'm well aware of that, Mr. Murdoch. It will save us both coal and time. At least 3 hours.
3 hours? Oh, well done, EJ.
The dinner seating for Friday, April 12th, is now being served in the first-class dining salon.
I don't believe I told you about my forced march to the Sudan during the winter of '85 to relieve the attack on Chinese Gordon against the Mandi, and 6,000 of his crazed, godless savages appeared with their spears.
EJ! We're all very anxious to know yesterday's mileage.
519, Mr. Ismay.
Much better.
Sorry to interrupt your meal, Captain. Second wireless operator bride, sir. With the Marconi International Marine Radio Telegraphy and Signal Communications.
What is it, Mr. Bride?
Message, sir. From the furnace liner Rappahannock, 4 days out of Halifax. And she reports an iceberg.
Thank you, Mr. Bride. I can read.
Right. I mean, aye, sir.
The dinner seating for Saturday, April 13th, is now being served in the first-class dining salon.
But the proudest moment of my entire career came under the command of Kitchener at Johannesburg, when untold thousands of crazed, godless savages appeared without any warning and...
Master, I understand this was your first trip to Europe.
But not her last, Mrs. Widener. Certainly not her last.
And how did you find Paris, Mrs. Astor? Thank goodness I didn't have to. Jake right where it was.
Excuse me, Captain.
Yes, Mr. Murdoch.
Do you have any instructions, sir, concerning our present speed?
Maintain 21 knots, Mr. Murdoch.
21 knots, yes, sir.
21 knots. Come, EJ. I promised these gentlemen we'd be arriving in New York before nightfall Tuesday. At this rate, we'll never make it.
I'm afraid it's too soon for either of us to say, Mr. Ismay. I trust you'll forgive me. Please continue with your meal.
Oh, must you leave us, Captain?
Unfortunately, Mrs. Thayer, my duties on the bridge, though not nearly so pleasant as sitting here with you attractive ladies, require my attention. Please excuse me.
Remarkable man, our Captain Smith. 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 Remarkable time. Remarkable time. Remarkable time. So much surprise and amaze. And what a remarkable time. What a remarkable world. What a remarkable day.
Sweets sent out into the coolers are now being served in the Café Parisian.
What's our position, Mr. Murdoch?
Latitude 42:35 north, longitude 45:50 west, Captain.
And the sea temperature, Mr. Lightoller?
Last check down 5 degrees 34 Fahrenheit, sir. Another communication, Captain. Ice warning from Cronia.
Another one.
They've sighted a large berg at 4150 north, 4952 west.
Plot the positions with the other reports we've received, Mr. Murdoch.
It's directly over our new course, sir.
Not to worry. At least 600 miles off.
Still.
Not to worry. We'll keep a sharp eye, eh? And Mr. Murdoch, increase speed to 22 knots.
22, Captain?
Yes, Mr. Murdoch, let's do everything we can to avoid bringing Mr. Ismay to the
Yes, sir. Engine room, increase speed to 78 revolutions of the wing propellers.
If I remember correctly, Mr. Murdoch, you qualified for your master's papers when you were only 25. Youngest man in the line's history. But here you are still without a ship of your own. What are you waiting for, Mr. Murdoch?
The master of a ship carries a heavy responsibility, Captain.
Every single minute, Mr. Murdoch.
I'm just not certain I'm up to it, sir.
A ship's master must be certain of everything, Mr. Murdoch, even when he's not. And I'm as certain of that as I am that this is my final crossing.
Captain!
After 43 years of service, I informed the line of my wish to retire. But they asked me to stay on, to see them through the maiden voyage. My wife was disappointed, of course, but how could I refuse? Take over, Mr. Murdoch.
Thousands on board, each in his class. You are the master of all that must pass. Yours to set course, yours to command. You hold their souls in the palm of your hand. You hold their souls in the palm of your hand.
Third-class passengers are reminded not to take food below to your cabins. What's the reason for that, then?
It encourages the rats.
There's rats on a brand new ship?
They're always the first.
Well, they're welcome to have part of my share. Sure, and the entire family could live a week off just what I've been leaving on my plate. And all of it for free.
Free? Are you daft then? And why do you suppose they charge us every bit of 60 shillings for our passage? What do I need with all this fine cloth and electrical light?
Well, Jimmy Farrell, I'm gonna have fine cloth, electrical light, and a whole lot more when I get to America, including my own personal bathtub. I'm gonna race straight to the top, I will. Just like cream. I will be a proper person. People will look up to me. What a girl, that girl McGowan. Katie Violet Maud Marie. I aspire to heights of glory in the new world that can be. In that grandest nation, I'll stand tall. Reach my very
turning bloody cold, isn't it, Andrews?
Yes. Feels rather more like February than April.
Andrews? Andrews, there you are. I've been looking for you everywhere. I wanted your opinion on how you think our crossing is going so far.
Not as well as I hoped, Mr. Ismay. We've got a few problems.
Really? Such as what?
Well, I'm dissatisfied with the water pressure for the upper decks. And the kitchen staff have been complaining that their sleeping quarters are overheated.
There's gratitude for you. In my father's day, they were lucky to be getting any heat at all. Tell me, Andrews, are you satisfied with our present speed?
I think so, sir.
I don't mind telling you that I am very disappointed. The sea is calm, the weather is fair. Why aren't we going faster?
We're doing 22 knots, Mr. Ismay. That's better than any White Star ship's ever managed.
Answer me straight, man. You folks at the Holland and Wealth built the Cunard Liner too? Was Titanic intentionally designed to run slower?
I really must protest the implication, sir. When your father ran the line, he demanded comfort and safety before speed. Cunard may get their passengers there a bit sooner, yes, but White Star gives them a far better ride.
It's a new world, Andrews. In this day and age, people want speed above everything else. Americans would gladly lose that dinner over the rail if it meant arriving in New York a day sooner.
Mr. Ismay, I'm sorry, is there something you wanted, sir?
PJ, I was wondering if you could now predict with any certainty our arriving in New York by Tuesday afternoon.
I can only say it's possible.
Possible? But it's imperative, damn it! If we stand off until Wednesday morning, our return to England will be delayed a full 24 hours. Titanic must be known as a 6-day ship. PJ, even the bloody Krauts can do it. And if second-rate tubs like Deutschland and Kaiser Wilhelm can turn around in a bloody fortnight, then so by God shall we!
I'm sure we'll do everything we can, Mr. Ismay.
Splendid. That's all I can ask, isn't it?
Excuse me. Excuse me!
Who's there?
Barrett! Barrett!
Stoker. I remember. Welcome to the most important place on the whole ship. What can I do for you, Barrett?
I heard you could actually send a message back to England.
Oh, you heard right, all right. Sitting right here. I can communicate with important people all over the world.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, I'd explain how it works, but I'm afraid, oh, hold on. Message coming in. Iceberg warning from the Baltic. That's your old ship.
Yeah?
Yeah, you can see I'm awfully busy, Barrett, so what is it you want?
Shouldn't the captain know about that iceberg then?
No, not to worry. I already sent him half dozen warnings just like it. Last, they don't know what the bloody hell they're doing up there. Excuse my French. But it's like we say in the telegraphy business, you can't be a radio operator and remain a Christian.
So, how much would it cost to send a message back to my girl in England? Sort of a romantic message?
Very pretty. But, romantic or not, minimum rate's £2 4 pence.
£2 bloody quid! That's twice what they pay me to America and back!
Well, hold on. Maybe I could give you a professional discount.
Yeah? How much would that cost?
2. Nothing. They never know the difference.
So very much. You must be a romantic sort of fellow yourself.
Oh, no, not me. Romance and telegraphy don't mix, see? How can you communicate with only one person when you've got the entire world talking to you? I shall need her name and address.
Darlene Watkins. Billsthorpe, Nottinghamshire. Yeah, what's that you're doing there?
Darlene Watkins. Billsthorpe, Nottinghamshire. So what's the rest of it?
I don't know. Darlene's sort of funny, you see. She said if I wouldn't take her seriously, then she knew somebody who would. And I'm not due back for almost 2 weeks yet, so I might as well come straight out with it. I'll be coming back to you, darling. Back to your dark eyes and hair. righteous soul, watch over thee. May God's heaven be your blanket as you softly sleep. Marry me when you're finally in my arms, you plainly see. This devoted sailor's heart and soul are yours to keep.
Yours to keep. Every day from GMOM, good morning, old man, to GNOM, good night, old man. My telegraph sends its messages to ships at sea, sending out its dit-da-dit-da-dit, dit-da-dit-da-dit, dit-da-dit-da-dit. I was young and shy, detached and sad. Spent my days indoors, a homebound lad. Hardly spoke, few friends, I kept myself to myself, quite alone. Then I found Marconi's telegraph. It could span the planets with by half. 50 yards, 2,000 miles, the same touch, the spark, sound, the tone, and the night was alive with 1,000 voices fighting to be heard, and each and every one of them connected to me, and my life came alive, the 1,000 voices tapping out each word, like 1,000 people joined with a single heartbeat, tapping out a dit-dit-da-dit-da-dit, dit-dit-da-dit-da-dit, dit-dit-da-dit-da, everywhere. The 1,000 voices who watches all watch over thee, and every one of them connected to me. So alive, the 1,000 voices. When you're finally in my arms, you plainly see those people joined with a single heartbeat, tapping out a dit-dit-da-dit-da-dit, dit-dit-da-dit-da-dit, dit-dit-da-dit-da.
Signed, Fred.
Message received.
Ladies and gentlemen, after our Sunday service, all first-class passengers are invited to the boat deck where our bandmaster, Mr. Wallace Hartley, and his ensemble will be playing out of doors for your entertainment. And now we will conclude our service with hymn number 27, God Lift Me Up.
God lift me up in mighty waters. Keep my eyes on things above. Righteousness, divine atonement.
out to visit a lovely day. Yes! Watching all the ladies in Parisian fashions on display. Young Mr. Hartley is playing for Hartley in rhythms of the Neverland. It's a musical treat to hear about the Beatles performing their latest rap. How do you do, my friend? So good to see you once more. How long since we first met? Has it been 3 days or 4? It feels like so much longer than a little weekend jack on the ship by ourselves on this glorious afternoon during the latest rap. I love the cool of the breeze, feel the rhythm of the song in your knees, promenading along at your ease like a feather in the air. Is that a hint of a chill when you're dancing outdoors? It's a thrill, keeps you hearty and healthy still. Take a partner if you dare. Everyone is bursting with emotion, dancing as we cross the mighty ocean, moving to the rhythm of the latest track. Come on and dance with me, please. Feel the rhythm of the song in your knees, promenading along at your ease, feather in the air. Is that a hint of a chill when you're dancing out of doors? It's a thrill, keeps you hearty and healthy still. Take a partner if you dare. Out on the well, the ship's personnel deck, feel all the ocean's rage. Some of the upper hotel deck, oh what a swell deck, great for your déjeuner. The motor on the port parallel deck, it's off the bell deck, all of the rest passé. Now the band is better, it's ragtime setting, take you away. Everyone up and out, nobody lag about, let your darkest spirits fly. Strolling with the orchestra beside you, playing for time. We got a fellow who's better on cello than any other ship can brag. So take your girl by the hand and lend an ear to the man. Today's latest track, come down. Out on the well, this is personnel deck, feel all the ocean's rage. On the upper hotel deck, oh what a swell deck, three boys his way. We're parallel deck, it's demoiselle deck, watch all the girls sashay. The ragtime music, take you away. Dance with me, please, feel the rhythm of the song in your knees, promenading along at your ease. Oh what a feather in the air. What parallel deck, it's like a dancing at its all in the rest passé. To hide your eternity and still watch all the colors in the air. Everyone is bursting with emotion, dancing as we cross the mighty ocean. Hasn't it been absolutely great to dance the Alice! I've been looking for you everywhere. You're not even supposed to be here. What have you been up to?
Afternoon dancing.
Afternoon dancing.
It's what they call a thé dansant.
Back home, it's what we call a crawfish.
Language, Edgar.
Come on, little girl. I don't think we belong here.
Oh, applesauce, Edgar. I have danced with the first class, Edgar. It was oh such a dream come true.
That class isn't for our kind, Alice.
That won't do. Haven't you noticed, Edgar? These days, nobody's any better than anybody else. Take the Weigers of Philadelphia. I stood right next to them, Edgar. And they have this extremely handsome son, Harry, the Harvard man. Tell you the God's honest truth, Edgar, I'd let him marry our Lucy in a second.
Well, that's half the battle.
You can make fun all you want, Edgar, but I want more out of life than Indianapolis, Indiana.
That's why I arranged this trip, Alice. To show you the world.
I don't want to see the world, Edgar. There are too many other places I'd rather see first. There are hotels on islands, Edgar. Great resorts near a sandy beach.
That's a world that's beyond our income and our reach.
That's because you've always been satisfied with one dinky little hardware store instead of branching out. How else do you think those millionaires made their millions, Edgar?
Why don't you just calm down, Alice, and enjoy what we have?
Please don't tell me never. I want this forever. Ever. There's a new world around us, Edgar.
Won't you ever give up that view?
I want more than we've got now, Edgar. Why don't you?
I don't know. What do you suggest we do about it then, Alice?
I don't know. I'm going to take a walk, Edgar. I need to be alone for a while.
£3, Mr. Murdoch.
Thank you, Mr. Lightoller. Hold your course west-northwest 292 degrees.
West, northwest, 292 degrees. Aye, sir.
Mr. Murdoch, what's our present speed?
Steady at 22 knots, sir.
Have there been any reports of mechanical difficulties since reaching that speed?
No, sir. None at all.
Very good. Increase speed to 23 knots.
Captain, there's been another ice report, sir. Massav reports a large berg at 42 degrees.
42 degrees. That's in total agreement with the other reports we received, except for one from a French liner, La Touraine, 41. Now that puts it a good deal closer, doesn't it? How do you explain the difference?
It must have been an error in transmission, sir.
The radio. I'll never accept the damn thing.
I'm afraid it's here to stay, sir.
Which means we'll soon be taking our orders from safe, dry little offices on shore.
It's a brand new world, Captain.
Thank God I won't be around to see it. 23 knots, Mr. Murdoch.
23 knots, yes, sir. Engine room, increase speed to 81 revolutions of the wing propellers.
I'm still waiting, Mr. Strauss.
For what?
The reason you sent your son Jesse a radio message.
He and his cousin, Nathan, want to make Macy's the largest retail store in the world. They even want to give away catalogs like Sears and Roebuck. It's totally crazy.
Well, what did you tell him?
Go ahead, of course. It's a new world out there, Mrs. Strauss, and I don't pretend to understand it.
Good evening, sir. Henriches, first class steward.
Edgar Bean, second class passenger.
Bean. I know that name.
Probably ran into my wife. She likes dancing with millionaires.
Yes, quite so, sir. My condolences.
That's a far-off look and see in your eye, Katie. Which far-off place is it you're looking at? America or Ireland?
If you must know, I was thinking about a friend of mine. Very dear friend. Seems she left home because she'd made a mistake. A mistake she couldn't get rid of.
She should have been more careful.
So what are you going to do with the rest of your life?
Who knows? Maybe I'll run for the Congress again. To tell you the truth, I really like it there. And the best part is, don't have to know anything.
It seems she wants more to life than I can give her.
Isn't that always the way?
I had a wife once.
Yeah? What happened?
Nothing. Still haven't. All my years, I've never seen it so calm.
Is it my imagination? Or are we going faster than ever before?
If my friend were here instead of Egypt, what would you say to her?
So I'd say, what would I call her then?
We're all named Kate, you know that.
So I'd say, Katie, do you know who the father is?
What a sad question. What do you take her for?
And he refused to go with her. Decent work being hard to find, he probably didn't want to leave his job.
For his wife. So, tell me, Jim Feather, could a decent fella care for a woman who already has a busy family?
Oh, well played, sir. Asked it, I'll cost us some.
It's your deal, Major. Mr. Rogers, you play an excellent game. Your reputation as a fine bridge player is well earned.
Thank you, sir.
Other than that, we're uncommonly lucky.
Bridge isn't a game of chance, Mr. Astor.
Reminds me of the time I was playing bridge with Lord Radley during the Crimean campaign with 2,000 crazed, godless savages.
Now, I've been told, on very good authority, that there are professional gamblers aboard this ship, card sharpers, who actually make their living going back and forth across the Atlantic.
Gamblers? Nonsense! How do these rumors start?
Well, you can be sure they're here. How could they pass up the chance of fleecing a passenger list like this one? I've even heard talk of the notorious J. Yates.
I didn't see his name on the passenger list.
Well, you wouldn't, would you? But I'll give you 10 to 1 his yearbook somewhere.
Every time I go out for a walk, finding my way back is a convention.
Maybe you should drop breadcrumbs.
See, I told this sketchy Mrs. Strauss, on the past couple of hours, would you like me to get your first?
What? And maybe never see you again? No, thank you. I'd rather freeze.
I'm cool then, Katie.
But I don't got mine. You're a funny one, Kate McGowan.
Funny, thanks very much.
Because you come right out what you want.
And you find that funny, do ya? What kind of girl do you think I am? You think I need to be told what I want? Life's too short for that, me boy.
The weather's quite changed, Mr. Lightoller.
Yes, sir, it's turned very cold, only 1 point above freezing.
Ocean temperature's down to 31 degrees, Captain.
On the carpenter to check our supply of fresh water, Mr. Murdoch, and tell the engine room to watch for steam winches.
Aye, aye, sir.
There's not much wind. It is gentlemen. I'll be just inside. Keep a sharp watch. The naked eye, that's something you can depend on.
Good night, sir.
Good night.
Crow's Nest, this is the bridge. Keep an eye peeled for ice.
Just think, in 2 days, America. What's the first thing you're going to do, darling? After marry me, of course.
Apply for the sports desk of an important New York newspaper. I'm sure they use a journalist with my experience.
But you don't know anything about American sports, do you, darling?
It's not so terribly complicated, really. Their football is similar to our rugby, you see. Except for some reason their chaps need to wear a great deal of padding.
They seem like an eminently sensible race.
Let us both hope so, that's why we're going there.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Madam, this happens to be the smoke room.
So I see.
Women are never permitted in the first-class smoking room, madam.
Don't look so shocked, gentlemen. There's a new world out there.
There's a new world out where?
Mr. Hartley, that's a new melody. What's it called?
Autumn, ma'am.
Autumn, shall we all meet in the autumn? Golden and glowing by autumn. Shall we still be best of friends? Best of friends.
Gentlemen, let me introduce myself.
Mrs. Charlotte Cardozo. I know who you are. Recently widowed with a considerably generous inheritance.
And I know about you, Mr. Astor. Recently remarried to a considerably younger wife.
You seem to enjoy shocking people, madam. I've heard you described as a modern woman. By people who did not mean it as a compliment.
And I've heard you described as the world's greatest monument to unearned income.
Let breeze blow and turn cold as we continue growing old this autumn. Love newly found me yet lost.
So what do you say, gentlemen? I happen to play an excellent game of auction bridge. May I join you?
Madam, what is your sense of occasion? I understand you just lost a husband.
Yes, but not at cards. Oh, and another thing. Would you mind putting out those dreadful cigars?
So, Kate McGowan, what immodest thing are you going to say to me next, then?
I'm going to say, Jim Barrow, will you marry me?
For the love of God, Kate! I know it's a new one we're going to, but we haven't got there yet. Don't you leave nothing for the man to say?
He can say yes. We're gonna need each other when we get here, my boyo. My baby's gonna need a dad. So we better settle it right now. Will you say yes then?
Well, chances are you wouldn't take a no anyway. So, Kate, aren't you gonna throw me down and kiss me?
Shall we all meet in the autumn? Golden and glowing by autumn. Shall we still be best of friends? Best of friends. Stillness, darkness, can't see a thing, says I. No reflection, not a shadow, not a glint of light meets the eye. See how cold it is, there's all is lost. All the elk can see, feel the fight in the air. All the elk can see, there's all is lost. Ever on go we.
Thank you, Quartermaster. Hard to starboard.
Hard to starboard. The helm's hard over. Engines full astern.
Full astern, sir.
The bow's reacting. 2 degrees to port. The distance, Mr. Fleet.
Maybe less.
9, 10, 11, a full point.
Turn. Turn.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Look at the size of it.
Looks like the rock of bloody Gibraltar.
It's going to pass starboard, sir.
Yes, it's all right. I think we're going to miss it.
John! John! Wake up, John! Are you there, John? What? Benjamin, what's the matter? It's the middle of the night. John, do you hear anything? Hear anything? No, nothing. That's the point. The engines have stopped.
I think you're right.
Wake up! Wake up! Mr. Etches, why have we stopped?
I couldn't say, Mr. Lieutenant, but I don't suppose something much.
Mr. Etches, something wrong.
I don't think so, ma'am. Just follow us.
Wake up! Wake up! Blue Watson on the starboard side.
How bad is it then?
No yet. All stations, downwards report. The exact time of contact is 11:40 p.m.
If we only graced it, it couldn't be that bad.
And we've nothing to worry about, have we?
Report, Mr. Murdoch.
We struck an iceberg, sir, starboard side. We don't yet know the extent of the damage, but I've taken the liberty of rousing the passengers.
I want them on deck and wearing life preservers. At the very least, we can use a drill. We've never had one, have we?
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
There must be a ton of it.
A smart bandage, off a piece for my drink.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain would appreciate it if all of you proceed to the grand salon. Please dress warm.
We'll take water balloons 4, 5, and 6, sir. And 6 waters already to the knees.
Close the watertight doors, Mr. Lightoller, and see that the pumps are activated. Then rouse the carpenter and have him sound the ship.
Aye, sir.
Our position, Mr. Murdoch. Mr. Murdoch, our position.
Latitude 41 degrees, 44 minutes north. Longitude 50 degrees, 24 minutes west, sir.
Form the radio room. And for God's sake, Mr. Murdoch, let go of the helm. We're dead in the water.
I'm sorry, sir.
Second class passengers, proceed to the first class salon. Please bring your life preservers and await
What happened? Do you know? It seems the ship is stopping. Have you heard? Do you know? I think we heard a rumor. An impact, slight impact. I think we heard a rumor. What happened? Do you know? It seems the ship is stopping.
Get up, get up, what's on your orders, purchase some new paint. And the captain doesn't want to go until she's fixed up good as new.
Oh, but I think I'll go inside.
I'm afraid you'll have to go to the first-class grand salon right away, madam. Captain's orders.
Come along, Alice. Tis a chance to mingle with the swells.
Please, you must get your life preservers right away. There's no time to lose.
I can't go up there looking like this, Edgar. I've got to fix my face.
The ship will be fixed before that, Alice.
Okay, why have we stopped? I want an immediate explanation.
We struck an iceberg, Mr. Ismay.
Well, pretty damn careless, wasn't it?
We're trying to assess the damage, sir.
Damage? What damage?
We're taking on water in the boiler rooms, watching we close the emergency doors, and I'm quite certain that everything is under control.
Well, then I'm certain you'll have us underway as soon as possible.
Mr. Andrews is making his complete inspection. If you'll just be patient, sir. The head is removed the moment it's available.
In the meantime, Captain, I see no need to alarm the passengers.
There was this terrible scraping noise, and then we just stopped. What are we supposed to do now?
I'm going upstairs. Have a look.
Wait down here when you're told.
What's happened? Do you know? The ship is stopping. Have you heard? Do you know? I think you heard a rumor. And in fact, slight impact. I think you heard a rumor. What's happened? Do you know? It seems the ship is stopping. Get up now. Because now. Put on your service clothing. What's happened? Do you know? It seems the ship is stopping. I think you heard a rumor. And in fact, slight impact. It seems the ship is stopping. Can there be some incident? Some accident? Our captain can't ignore.
Yes, Mr. Andrews.
There's a series of small gashes running 300 feet below the waterline on our starboard side. There's water in the forepeak, in the number 1, 2, and 3 holds, in the mailroom, and in 3 of the boiler rooms. In all, 6 of her 16 compartments have been breached.
That's all right. You assured us those compartments are watertight.
She was designed to stay afloat with any 3 flooded. Perhaps even 4, but well, certainly not 6.
Mr. Andrews, what are you saying?
Titanic is sinking, Mr. Ismay.
Nonsense! God himself cannot sink this ship.
How long has she got, Mr. Andrews?
An hour and a half, Captain. 2 at the most.
Disorienting me here, recently awake from a dream. How the lights burn every crystal bright as a star. Dressed in your pajamas in the grand salon, looks to be bizarre in the extreme. Things would improve if the steward opens the bar. Oh, it's a memory I'll want to keep. Now I would like to go back to sleep. Dressed in your pajamas in the grand salon, wondering if things are what they seem. Can you be sure? Do you ever know where you are?
Ladies and gentlemen, could I have your attention, please? The captain would appreciate it if all of you were wearing your life preservers.
Mr. Etches. Right here, Mr. Etches.
I'll be right with you, Mr. Aston.
Mr. Etches, what the devil is going on?
Tell me straight, man. Are we in any danger?
Danger, Mr. Guggenheim, on this ship. Mr. Astor, please, your life belts. Mr. Guggenheim, please, up on mount. Captain's orders. Ladies and gentlemen, wear your life belts. Mr. Guggenheim, a mere formality, there is no cause for concern. We on our way, our melody lay down. A simple precaution, a moment of rest. We'll be on our way, we hardly need to stay now. In a moment or two, should we rise again, traveling west?
See here, Mr. Edges. I demand to know exactly what's going on.
Well, the latest word, sir, seems to be that she's damaged one of her wing propellers and she could be delayed for an entire day, sir.
I don't like the way this sounds.
Not a bit, not a bit, not a little bit.
We spent £1,800.
Not a bit, not a bit, not a little bit.
This is not the sort of a voyage we paid for. I demand to know what the ship is delayed for right now.
How could this ever have come to pass?
Christ! Look who's here, it's the second class.
Edgar, look! What did I tell you? Everybody who's anybody!
You're the only person here I don't recognize.
Everything is gorgeous in the Grand Salon. Stunningly appointed for the cream. Thousands of bucks get a trip, deluxe without car. Rest in your pajamas to the place all like them. Seems to be the streets all now. And you ain't sure you're nice, so there's a star. Be on our way. Raging by the oriented there. Racing in a wing with a caution. Everybody's learning all this. Be on our way. Raging by the oriented there.
Mr. Guggenheim, please upstairs now.
Wondering if things are what they seem. Can you be sure you're better than you are?
Over here, Kate. Look here, Kate. There's water running around the floor. She's coming underneath the door. And I think behind it there's lots more. The water's 2 feet deep in the men's dormitory. The boat is sinking.
What are we supposed to do then? Drown with all them other rats? Don't be daft. There's lifeboats. They're up there. I've seen them in a snapshot. Me too, Kate. Me 3, Kate. How the hell do we get up there? How the hell do we get through that gate? How long are we supposed to wait? Who the hell is looking out for us?
What are you people doing down here? Don't you know the ship's on our way down?
Who are you then?
Frederick Barrett, Stoker. We've got to get off to those lifeboats.
What do you think we're trying to do, man?
Goodness, for sure if we can't get to those boats.
We'll have to find another way, all right?
What other way? I've never seen no other way.
I know what. I snuck up to the radio room just the other day. And I didn't get caught neither.
How could such a terrible thing happen? Such a marvelous ship. A marvelous ship.
Hurry up before we all drown!
You wait and see. We're gonna end up having to swim to America.
boat deck. Not so fast, Alice!
Don't dawdle, Edgar. I want to make sure we're in the same lifeboat as the Astors.
Frenchman, I'm afraid.
Relax, my dear. This ship could smash into 100 icebergs and we wouldn't feel it.
I've never been on an open boat in my entire life. Last week in Vienna, the fortune teller told me to beware of the water. Charles, promise we'll stay together, no matter what.
I promise.
As long as there's heat and light, I'm staying right where I am. My diamonds! I've forgotten my diamonds!
Never mind, Daddy. I'll buy you much better ones once we get to New York. Reminds me of the time I was in the China Sea during the Boxer Rebellion of 1900, when our ship was attacked by a godless horde of Malay pirates.
Miss Cardoza, if anything should happen to me, I'd be very grateful if you could deliver this to my sister in Ohio.
I'm sure you'll be all right, Mr. Rogers.
I count things, ma'am. I count cards, and I count lifeboats. There aren't enough. And I want my sister to know I was aboard the ship.
But your name was on the passenger list, Mr. Rogers.
My actual name is J. Yates.
The famous card sharper? But I won several $100s from you.
Our game was interrupted.
Captain,
Yes, Mr. Andrews.
I'm sure you're abundantly aware there are in excess of 2,200 souls aboard this ship.
I'm well aware of that.
But space for less than 1,000 in the lifeboats.
I didn't design this ship, Mr. Andrews.
And I didn't instruct the management on the number of boats.
Evidently 20 boats were enough to satisfy the line. How many would we need to save every man, woman, and child aboard?
54. But the line felt that anything over 20 would take away too much deck space from the first class, which means that well over half of us are going to die in approximately 90 minutes.
Not if a ship arrives.
Do you know what?
I'm just on my way to find out.
Captain, our first and second class passengers are proceeding to the boat deck. The third class passengers have assembled below in the well deck, awaiting instructions.
Captain, I don't feel that the passengers and crew fully comprehend the magnitude of their predicament yet. You'll have to tell them, of course.
Tell them what, Mr. Andrews? That more than 1,200 of them are already dead? I think not, sir. There would be general panic. They'd kill each other in order to survive.
Awaiting instructions?
What? I want you up top in charge of loading the boats.
But the third class passengers, they're all down below.
That's not your concern, Mr. Lightoller. Carry on.
Are you taking it upon yourself to decide who lives and who dies? I would remind you that while you are the captain, you are not hired to play God.
Then let it be God who decides.
It would appear that God is already leaning towards the first class.
How so?
Well, they are closest to the boats, aren't they?
Then perhaps he'll even the score by sending us a ship.
Titanic. CQD. Situation critical. Repeat. Situation critical.
Radio man, have you reached any ships?
Can't you see I'm busy? Go bother the captain.
This is the captain. Sit down, Mr.
Right, sir. With the Maconi International
Sit
Marine
down,
Radio-
Mr. Bride.
Yes,
And continue.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Have you reached any ships in the immediate vicinity, Mr. Bride?
6 or 7, sir. The closest seems to be Carpathia, a Cunard liner.
No Carpathia, Mr. Bride.
They acknowledged CQT at 11:58 p.m., saying they've turned and are coming hot.
How far is she?
58 miles.
That's more than 4 hours.
Carpathia can't be the only ship in the vicinity, Mr. Bride.
There was one other, sir, a Californian. Her signal was much stronger than the others, and I'd put her within 10 miles, but since the accident, she hasn't responded.
Why not?
I don't know, sir.
BJ, you've got to do something.
What do you suggest, Mr. Ismay?
We need to have the ship here immediately.
I'm afraid the nearest one is more than 4 hours away.
4 hours? We'll be at the bottom by then.
What about the Californian you said she may be close by?
I'm sure she is, sir, but still, no response.
Why not? You must demand a response.
Well, those smaller ships only carry one radio man, sir. He must have signed off and gone to bed.
Well, keep trying, for God's sake.
Titanic. There's a new distress call. It's hardly ever been used, SOS. But it's easier to read than CQD, and I thought that if...
Try anything you like, Mr. Bride. You must rouse that ship.
Titanic. SOS. Situation critical. Come in California. Where are you, old man? Why the hell don't you answer?
Surely something can be done to help us. Thousands on board, trusting and more, roused from their sleep, sent up above. Unsinkable ship, what is she now? What is she now? Possibly she won't go down. Possibly she'll stay afloat. Possibly all this could come to an end on a positive note.
Not unless the ship could fly. Not unless we all sprout wings. Honestly, sir, I have built her from scratch, and I know certain things.
If you know so much, why didn't you know to prevent this? What's to become of us all now that Providence sent this? This is your work, Mr. Andrews. You have done us in. Where's her leak-proof bulkhead? Where's her double skin? That's your job if someone must take the blame. It is you.
Innocent folk held in our care, living their lives, dreaming their dreams, dreaming their dreams.
Possibly a ship will come. Possibly we'll all be saved.
Damn it, sir, listen, we're hemorrhaging fast. It's a hull that's been staved.
Couldn't you design it right? Who ever heard of steel that rips?
Ismay, I'm just in the business of building. It's God who sinks ships.
There stands the captain who sailed us straight into disaster.
Oh, now it's the captain's turn, pray. Who urged him to go faster? Well then, thank you, Mr. Ismay, for your contribution. Now please pray for some miraculous solution. Your timing is perfect. Now help us, please, if you can.
Who called for speed and to break every record? Who had to keep all the millionaires happy?
How dare you, Smith? I will not stand here indicted. Who ignored warnings of icebergs when sighted? And who, sir, refused to extend up the bulkheads?
You, sir, to give the first class bigger stateroom.
And who undermined the position of captain?
And who took the course to go north for the season?
And who kept insisting we land ever sooner?
And who should have posted to look up the north?
Who did it? Who did it? Who did it? Who did it? Who did it?
will act. And indicate how our unthinkable fate can be somehow denied. Somehow denied. Your work, no one else's. My doing, no one else's.
There's only one captain, and I was in charge. This is my ship, no one else's.
Women and children will commence boarding the lifeboat. Men will please stand back. You both tomorrow morning, when this beloved son of mine. Have him step this way into the lifeboat. Mr. Strauss, by all means, take up the race.
No, I will not go before the younger man. Ida, you must go now.
What about you?
Ida, please, I'm telling you, get into the lifeboat.
I refuse.
Refuse? How can you refuse? After 40 years, you cannot refuse.
I'm sorry, Isidore, but after 40 years, how can I leave you now?
Because you must be saved.
For what? To live without you? Absolutely not.
Ida!
You, Mr. Fleet.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You, Stoker. Barrett, sir. Mr. Barrett, can you row a boat? Oh, no, sir, I never tried.
I can row, sir. I was a fisherman by trade.
Then get in then, hurry.
Yes, I will, sir. Thank you, sir. Sorry, mate.
Good luck to you, mate. Get in the lifeboat, Alice.
Oh, Edgar, I'm sorry for all the horrible things I said.
Damn it, Alice! Do as I say.
I love you, Edgar.
Why'd you give up your seat? Never give me this now.
He's a passenger, isn't he? Who wants to pay our wages?
Hurry now, you must get in the lifeboat. Hurry now, we're running out of time. Hurry now, you must get in the lifeboat. Hurry now, we're running out of time. Hurry now, you must get in the lifeboat. Hurry now, you must get in the lifeboat.
and keep your image in my memories. I and all this love of us will soar. Dawn or danger, we'll meet tomorrow and have each other evermore.
Give us tomorrow and another Let our reunion come within our
Night is alive with 1,000 voices.
chance to make a start that we're as day
Come say of me as I kiss your eyes. Let one brief moment make eternal ties. If tomorrow is not in store, let this embracing remain forever. Keep us together
Last boat has gone, it seems. I can still see my wife. I told her I'd be followed.
Only thing you could do.
I actually believed it. Of course, she's only 19.
Death rarely occurs to the young. There was anything else for that matter.
Rather a pity, actually. It was a terribly good crossing up till now. So many agreeable people.
A few too many climbers, I thought. Lately, I've noticed that anyone with a few $1 considers himself rich.
Is it possible you think we had this coming?
The hell you say?
For God's sakes, Benjamin. What have we ever done?
I cannot remember something Balzac wrote. He said, behind every great fortune lies a great crime. So let's confess it. Who wants to start?
That water looks colder than a polar bear's keister. And it won't be long before we're up to it NARS. Edgar Bean. Hardware.
Jeez.
That must be interesting work.
I better give you 2 hints to pass the time.
Sure. Why not?
I warn you. I cheat.
It's not like I'm gonna pay you anyway.
So that was your wife you were saying goodbye to then?
Almost. We were going to be married when we got to New York.
Yeah. I was to be married when I got back to London.
Seems we're both going to wind up bachelors then.
Could be worse, sir.
Really? How?
Because we're not making any winners. Are we?
Good point. What would you gentlemen say to a good stiff drink?
I'd say one won't nearly be enough.
all 20 boats been launched, Captain.
Thank you. You have a remarkably sunny disposition, boy. How old are you?
14, sir.
I was a cabin boy at 14. What do you call?
Edward, sir.
Really? So am I.
All of the ladies in the first class except one are safely awake.
Thank you, Mr. Etches.
I'm afraid most of them gentlemen is housed to the board. There isn't any hope, I don't suppose. I see. Who could have imagined it, sir? Everyone said she was the secret.
Mr. Ismay was fond of boasting that Titanic was her own lifeboat.
That must have been before he used one of the little ones to save his own skin.
More than anything else, the man wanted a legend. Now, by God, he's got one.
Captain, I want you to know I take full responsibility. I was the ranking officer on the bridge at the time of... If I were Fitmaster, I'd have rammed the iceberg head on. We'd have staved the bow, perhaps lost a few people, but the ship would have survived.
I'm sure you did what you thought best at the time, Mr. Murdoch.
You expected more of me, sir. You had every right. But your expectations were misplaced.
The truth is, I've been uncommonly lucky. In my 43 years, I've served on them all the White Star ships. And in all that time, I've never been in, nor even seen a shipwreck, nor any other calamity worth mentioning.
Thousands on board, each in his cross. You are the master of all that must was. Yours to set course, yours to command. Hold us in the palm of your hand. You hold us in the palm of your
Are you cold, Mama?
Lately, I'm always cold.
Come, I'll blow on your fingers.
Save your breath.
What for?
Mr. Strauss.
Mr. Etches.
Mrs. Strauss. A glass of champagne, perhaps?
Champagne? Why? Do you think we have something to celebrate?
I brought the Cristal. 1898. It's the last bottle left.
My goodness, it would be a shame to open it.
Under the circumstances, madam, it would be a shame not to.
Won't you join us for a glass, Mr. Etches?
Later, perhaps. I still have my regular people to attend. May I say, it's been a great pleasure for all of the years serving you both.
To us?
Who else? You know, you're still a pretty good looking fella.
I would have to be. To keep such a beautiful wife. May I love you, still lives in my heart.
After all of the years we've been together,
Oh, take
exchange us still. Always we fought, but the promise we made kept us as one. Unwill. I loved you then, and I love you.
I declare this vessel lost. From now on, it's every man for himself.
Just a cursory look at the blueprints here shows the weaknesses that we have missed. While the water poured in a 300-foot gash across the bow to flood and to list. And they filled to the top of separate watertight compartments and began to overflow. Because the bulkheads between the compartments are too low. She's only sinking because these bulkheads stop a deck too low. But as a thought, take a line and extend up the walls to the break. It's just a small redesign, but when it's done, then I know she can't sink. Like this, like this, like this, and then like this. The ship will start to plunge beneath the surface. The water lapping at our feet. Down sinks the bow, up flies the stern to the sky. Panicked people in retreat. 1,000 strong, they'll climb up towards the aft deck. They'll cling there desperately like bees to a hive. There they'll hold fast, doomed to the last, lost and abandoned and all still alive. A few of them will hang there from the railings. One by one they'll drop away. More than 250 feet will they fall, and after that I cannot say. I will not say. The rest in swamps will overrun the boat deck. They'll lose all sense of right and wrong. It will be every man for himself, all right. The weak thrown in with all the strong. First class and third and second will mean nothing. And sheer humanity alone will prevail. One single class, brute, harsh and crass. That's what will come of the world that sets sail. Awesome. Shall we all meet in the autumn? Shall we all meet in the autumn?
One moment the ship was there, and the next she was gone.
Over 1,000 poor souls wandering in the freezing water.
We want you to go back for him, of course. To pick him up.
But
native swamped us. Then no one could have survived. The sound they made was deafening, like there was an entire football stadium out there in the dark somewhere. And then after half an hour, it just stopped.
I'm ashamed to say, I was relieved.
I'll hear those voices for the rest of my life.
One should try and take in a spot in the lifeboat. It won't have gone empty.
There were over 400 empty seats in the lifeboats. It was so very cold.
The women were so brave, alone in the dark, in the middle of the ocean.
If only I'd seen that iceberg before it was too late. If only they hadn't kept increasing speed. If only the Californian had heard my call. I stayed with the key till the end. They could have saved every man, woman, and child aboard.
We're only 95 miles from dry land.
When dawn came, we could see ice everywhere. It was all bathed in pink. Hundreds of deck chairs floating in water.
And all of the poor women and children in the third class who never even made it to the boats.
All 50 bellboys, not more than 15 years old, went to the deaths with that women.
All the musicians who kept on playing Autumn, right to the very end.
With only 711 survivors, 1,517 souls lost their lives.
Including the man I call my husband.
And my husband. And my husband.
And my husband. And my husband.
In a matter of only a few minutes, the largest moving object on Earth had entirely disappeared.
Fare thee well. May the Lord who watches all watch over thee. May God's heaven be your blanket as you softly sleep. Softly sleep. In every age, mankind attempts to fabricate great works at once magnificent and impossible. From desert sands to mountains of stone, a pyramid. From flying mattresses alone, a wall of light. A chapel ceiling screaming one man's ecstasy. One man's ecstasy. Miracles them all. China's endless wall. Stonehenge, the Parthenon, the Duomo. The aqueducts of Rome. We did not attempt to make with melon blocks of stone a giant pyramid. No, not a pyramid. Nor Gothic walls that radiate with light. Our task was to dream upon and then bring on floating city. Floating city. A human metropolis, a complete civilization. Sleek and fast, at once a poem, a perfection of physical engineering.